If farmers know a technology increases yields, why do they still not adopt it? For decades, policy assumed a simple chain. Information leads to knowledge, knowledge leads to adoption, and adoption leads to productivity. Yet field evidence repeatedly breaks this chain. Traditional extension was built top-down. Experts generate recommendations, extension agents transmit them, and farmers implement them. This is a top-down information pipeline. Its implicit assumption is that information is the binding constraint. If farmers knew more, they would produce more. But empirical evidence challenges this. A large body of field experiments shows a consistent pattern. Information interventions often improve knowledge. However, effects on yields, income, and sustained adoption are frequently modest and heterogeneous. This does not mean information is useless. It means information is rarely sufficient. Agricultural decisions face many interacting constraints. Credit limits cash at planting. Risk threatens uncertain returns. Input markets may lack fertilizer or seeds. Labor may be scarce. Infrastructure, like roads and storage, raises costs. Information does not relax these constraints. Agricultural decisions are intertemporal. Costs are immediate. Benefits are uncertain and delayed. When outcomes depend on rainfall, pests, and market swings, farmers discount recommendations that look profitable in expectation but uncertain in realization. This creates a gap between theoretical returns and perceived returns. Behavioral economics adds another layer. Even when technologies are profitable and feasible, adoption may be delayed by present bias, procrastination, loss aversion, limited attention, and mental accounting. Small frictions in timing or framing can significantly affect decisions. Push-based extension assumes exposure equals adoption, but mass messaging often suffers from low relevance, information overload, lack of feedback, and weak personalization. Farmers may receive advice that is technically correct, but contextually irrelevant. Messages are received, but not acted upon. Pull systems reverse the flow. Farmers request information when needed. This improves relevance, timing, specificity, and perceived usefulness. But pull systems require digital access, literacy, trust, and functional query systems. Without these, pull systems exclude the most vulnerable farmers. Across studies, a consistent conclusion emerges. Agricultural productivity constraints are multidimensional. Information is only one component. Even perfect knowledge cannot compensate for missing credit, poor infrastructure, weak markets, or climate risk. Effective policy requires bundling interventions. Information should be integrated with input access, financial services, insurance mechanisms, and reliable output markets. Digital agriculture systems work best as coordination tools, not as standalone advisory channels. Information matters, but it is not sufficient. African farmers often already know that certain technologies exist and could improve yields. The challenge is that knowing is not the same as being able to act. When constraints are structural rather than informational, the policy response must go beyond communication. It must address the economic environment in which decisions are made.